Today is May 5th, and God has been speaking to me all morning. Well, it started yesterday because he gave me a revelation that things are already done. I'm gonna share these things with you guys later because it's kind of long. Because I wrote down everything he showed me, everything he told me. I wrote it down, so I can come back to it, so I can keep going. So guys, I'm in a transformation. Like, God is transforming me, and a lot of things, like, I'm just developing, and through, going through my love journey, this enlightened, this beautiful love journey. I'm not looking at it as bad or anything, because it's beautiful. It's a beautiful experience, and I think everybody needs to go through this experience with God. When you ask for love, he answers, and that's what he did. He already answered my prayers. He already answered me. So I heard him say yesterday, was it yesterday or was it Sunday? Because today is Tuesday. He told me he already answered my prayer. And then he showed me how he had already answered my prayer. Like, he answers prayers, and then he throws you for a loop, or a loop. I don't know. I be getting my words mixed up, but guys, you know what I'm trying to say. He puts you through tests, to test the faith and to grow you, to prepare you for what it is that he's giving you, the answer to your prayer. He puts you through that test, and you got to recognize, and you might not always recognize. So that's where the frustration comes in, is when we don't recognize that it is God. But see, when you have a relationship with him, you recognize his hand, and he don't do things sloppily. Now, one thing about God, he give you confirmations along the way. He give you confirmations if it's a no, and he gives you a confirmation if it's a yes. And so, along the way. So that's another thing, when you recognize God, when you know God, when you have a relationship with him. When it's no, when he's saying no, he crashes it. He lets you see things that is no other way but is no, and you feel it in your spirit that it's a no. And when it's a yes, he's saying you things to let you know that, yes, this is it. So it's 8:30, guys. I gotta go get my kid. I gotta open the door for my kids. But we'll come back to this later on in the day. I'm gonna try to come back after, during lunchtime, to talk about this. Have a blessed day. So guys, I know that sounds crazy, but I'm declaring today I'm taking authority over me and my life, and I declare that I will be with the man that I want, and the man that I'm going to be with the man that I want and the love of my life, the man that I love, and the man and the love of who is the love of my life. And I'm going to marry the man that I want, the man that I love, who is the man, the love of my life. So those are my declarations that I'm declaring today. It's going to be that way and nothing else. I'm not going to settle for anybody else. I'm not settling for Ishmael, which is a counterfeit. I am waiting for Isaac, and I already know Isaac. And that's who I'm waiting for. I'm not waiting for nothing else, because nothing else is it. Like, you feel it in your spirit. Like, you feel it in your spirit. You know it in your spirit. Like, you know what you're supposed to be with. You know if you're not supposed to be with something. But you know it's just a different feeling. And I know that feeling. And now I'm not denying that feeling anymore, because I know, because God gave it to me, and I already know what it is, and I know who it is. Okay, so today is May 6, 2026, and I need to do my toe. I need to put the bandage on my toe, and while I'm putting the bandage on my toe, I want to say that this is the spirit that I want to maintain until I am with the love of my life. Until I'm with the man that I love, and the man that I want, and the man that's the love of my life. Until then, I want to maintain this spirit, which it took a lot of frustration, a lot of frustration, fighting doubt, to get to be here. So I am in a space where, and this is where I have to stay. I have to stay here. I don't care how long it takes for me to be with that person, because if it's not him, then it's got to be somebody better that's going to make me feel that way. But knowing that God don't lie, and knowing that he fulfills his promises, and knowing that he gave you the promise, and knowing that it's already done, I don't want to, and knowing that the battle is in my head. The battle is not anything else but me versus me. The old me versus the new me. That's where the battle comes from. And now I've identified the old me. And since I identified her and liberated myself from her and know her tactics, that has made me much stronger and much better. And so I have elevated. And so I'm not going to go back. But the thing is, she is going to appear again. She's a very strong-willed person. I'm talking about the old me. She's very strong-willed because she's lived like this for a long time. She's built these insecurities and issues within herself. She's built them over time. And so it's going to take time to make sure she, for her to defeat her. She's already been defeated. However, it's going to take more, it's going to take time for me to, totally abandon her. So, but I know her now. So her tactics are not going to work. It's not going to work. So a lot of times we think, we like the enemy is keeping us from this and that. But guess who the enemy is? You. A lot of times the enemy is yourself. The things you have that self-sabotage, your self-sabotagers, which is like anxiety, fear, doubt, anger, bitterness. Those things are enemies, and they come up and they prevent us from moving forward. So I want to keep this mindset where I can see my vision clearly. I can see things happening in the spirit, and I can, I feel good, and I feel confident, and I know who my God is, and I'm going to keep this spirit until the promise comes to pass. Until it comes to pass, I don't care how long it takes. I want to stay like this, because this is what attracts what I want. Marriage and love. Love and marriage, okay? Relationship, love and marriage. This is what attracts that. Feeling confident, becoming love myself. I am already love. So I'll talk to y'all later.